Up next, the Magic taking on the Lakers. For Orlando, currently ranked 9th in the East, right on the playoff bubble. They're hoping to climb the rungs and crash the playoff party. Lakers, Magic, it's next, right after this. Tonight, the league and all of us here at 2K Sports celebrate Noche Latina, an opportunity to spotlight the amazing Latin culture in the NBA and its global fan base. Brian Anderson here, with me, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Joining us courtside is Allie LaForce. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Austin Reeves.
He's having problems with his shot these days, and the analytics show that with his true shooting percentage headed down in the last 10 games. I wouldn't be surprised if he turned it around quickly, though.
Here are the 5 for the Lakers. Austin Reeves out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's LeBron James. Then there's Hayes. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Magic, Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell-Pope. And it's Wagner in at the 3. Well, this last stretch of the season could be the final NBA games for some of the aging stars in the league. Grant, when did you know it was time?
Well, you know, B.A., I made it 19 years in the league, and at 40 years old, I was kind of happy to be done. But I hope that all the guys retiring this year have the same closure I had.
Now Los Angeles with it. Outside Reeves. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Just so skilled in that screen and roll. I like watching Reeves break down the defense.
Banchero outside. Down low. From down low. Deflected. Outside Finney Smith. Out to James. James, a screen on Caldwell-Pope.
Oh, the block. Oh, Lord. No, no. He would dunk that shit. We're like, come on now. 2K, stop playing.
Wagner up top. He's marked by Finney Smith.
I just blew my bro.
Pass to Carter.
Should have dunked that.
Now here's Suggs. 5 on the clock. Carter, a screen on Doncic. The Magic need to put one up here. Man, it's slammed.
Really? I was in front of this motherfucker.
A show of force from Carter Jr. He's not messing around when he gets the ball down there.
Oh,
and so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Last time they met in Los Angeles.
It's frustrating to lose such a close game. Felt like that last meeting was decided on the glass.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Banchero no good. The Lakers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Doncic with it. Now Carter defending. And they doubled up Doncic. Hayes against Carter. Out to James. And stolen by Banchero. The 3 from Suggs. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Yeah, good to see Suggs bury the triple. This will only help with his confidence.
Doncic passes to Reeves. James outside. Finney Smith a screen. Fires for 3.
Jesus
and
Christ.
No
Okay, come on.
Not exactly what they're looking for out of the gates. Just 1 of 4 shooting.
Well, after a decade of uncertainty, Magic fans now have a lot to cheer about.
This is the most optimism they've had around the team since the Dwight Howard era.
I don't
and
like
it centers around their young star, Paolo Banchero. He is going to be a force for a very long time.
And Banchero gets it to go.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And let's use this break to recognize your Western Conference Player of the Week, LeBron James.
The moment this guy steps on the hardwood, you know what time it is. Offense, defense, transition, it doesn't matter where the game goes. He's going to be the one dominating things.
And it's Doncic missing.
Still
I'm trying to get into the paint.
That's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
Oh, no, what are you doing? Look, I got him.
Here's Carter. And it's slammed.
That's fake, bro. Like, if I do a pass like that, that shit getting picked off. But when they do it, they don't compete that shit good.
They can't relax. They've got got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Now here's Doncic. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Jalen Suggs.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Magic leading by 5. Suggs left side. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Jamal Mosley gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about how exhausting it is to go up against Luka Doncic. Coach told me Luka's probably the toughest cover in the league because no one has been able to figure out a way to stop him. We have to just bring the intensity and do our best to slow him down. It's going to take a team effort to get that done. Back to you, BA.
Okay, thank you, Allie. These are his first free throws of the game.
Some things change, but LeBron stays the same. Still the same leader on the floor. The same player. It is truly impressive.
And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Magic. They defeated Washington in their last game.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
Now here's Wagner. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Washington. Just 3 to shoot. Suggs cans it from the wing.
What?
Suggs has got 5.
Guy's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Doncic on the wing. He's covered by Suggs. From the high post. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
Just a minute.
Pass to Banchero. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Back to Banchero. Oh, he goes right over LeBron and slams it down.
I mean, you talk about it factor. Banchero's got it, man. What a move.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Finney Smith. The shot that time not on target. Nice D from Wagner. Inside. Here's Carter. And he converts the layup. Carter's got his third bucket of the night.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Hachimura's checked in for Finney Smith. Doncic against Suggs. Pass to James. Hayes with a screen. James can't get it to go.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here's Banchero. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
And the playmaking skills Banchero has already are outstanding.
Jesus
Just such a
Christ.
unique young player.
Now the Magic
You don't call fouls anymore?
They're on a 16-3 run. Pass to Carter. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Over Reeves. Shot is good, off the back rim and in.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
What?
They came out and bum
That's a
rushed them.
foul, yo.
Difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Now Suggs. Wagner with it. This one for 3. It's Hayes with the rebound. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's James. Can't hit from in close.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
And what I like about Suggs is that he does many things well, and that's because he plays with so much confidence.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Magic.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
If you're the defender, what do you do there? How do you really play LeBron in the pick and roll?
Wagner, the pass to Carter. Doncic against Suggs. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. Banchero against Hayes. 6 on the shot clock. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Now, here is James. A reliable go-to guy for them. He's averaging around 26.5 a game.
That's his second make in 7 attempts. Not a pretty start.
Here's Wagner. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. To the middle. Here's Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Ooh, getting up there. I mean, Banchero wants everyone to know he's a threat to hammer it down.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. Batase's checked in for Banchero. And the Lakers also making a change. Vincent's checked in for Reeves. Doncic against Suggs. Wagner outside. Takes a 3. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 4 rebounds now.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Hayes with a screen on Suggs. Doncic passes to Hayes. And that one drops.
Gifted moving the ball. Luka is one of the best passers in the league.
Here's Suggs. 13 points in the win against the Wizards in Washington.
And he brought the defense. Secured 4 steals over the course of the game.
Now here's Suggs. He drops it from range. Suggs has got 10 points in the game.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Doncic passes to James. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
Like, at this point in time, like, you have to understand that if LeBron James is on the inside, he has so many ways to beat you. A little contact's not going to do anything.
Here's Suggs. 10 points for him. Pass to Batase from deep.
What? You can shoot?
Rebounded by Los Angeles. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
Offensively, it was never their night. The issues they suffered were pretty
Dog,
clear.
what the fuck? What is that? He's gonna dunk that shit, bro? Like, he's not doing no fucking layup.
Oh, a big finish with a
Nigga was gassed out already, bro. Couldn't do shit with this nigga.
At the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
And there's James from the arc. Hits the trifecta. He's got 10.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring.
Oh, they're not fire. You just have him going back.
To his other guys and they can rally.
Wagner outside from behind the arc. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Lord,
and this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Here's James. And he drops it in from the low post.
When LeBron is being aggressive on offense, you got to make a change. You can't let him just have his way.
Wagner outside. Back to Suggs. Here's the 3. No luck on that one. Lakers trail by 14. 1:44 left now in the first quarter. Doncic.
Ah, Lord.
Here's Orlando.
He just gassed the fuck out, bro.
Wagner inside. Hachimura covering. Suggs, the pass to Carter. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws.
And Carter takes up a lot of space in there and takes the right angles.
Orlando shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. Orlando making some changes. Banchero comes in for Wagner. And Black subbed in for Caldwell Pope. Good on the second one. There's 1:26 left in the first quarter. Here's Vincent. That one falls.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Outside Carter. Pass to Black. And he lobs it up. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
I mean, did you see the strength and force? I mean, that's what puts Banchero ahead.
Left side, Vanderbilt lets it fly. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got 4 rebounds in the game. Uses the glass on the layup. Banchero's got 11.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Here's Vincent. Sends it home from three-point land.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
30 seconds left to play in the first. Suggs, the pass to Carter. Banchero surveys. Natase with a screen. Clock at 6. Count it.
What?
He's got 13.
Oh, fantastic start from the field for him. 6 for 8.
Here's Black. Yet to see a basket. Beyond the arc. Sinks the tray. And the Magic lead by 19.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. And he can't get the first one. Orlando making a switch here. And the second free throw is good. Banchero getting it done for Orlando. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Guys, we've seen the Magic really take control here.
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
Here's Vincent. And so in the game for Los Angeles, they've got Rui Hachimura, Austin Reeves out there with Gabe Vincent. Then it's Connect, and it's Vanderbilt in at the 5. Orlando leading by 18. Pass to Anthony. The shot misses. Good D by Vanderbilt. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting just 38% for this game so far. Grant, how about that
so short? Are you serious?
For the Lakers in 2024.
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic.
That's gay, man. I guess we just can't. We don't know how to shoot anymore.
A lot of nights like this from Banchero. He is built to score and never seems to take a play off.
Reeves against Anthony. Pass to Vincent. Hachimura sets a screen. The 3. And again, the Lakers, no good. Well, the Magic shooting 64% for the game. Amazing. Here's Anthony. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
And you can run offense through Banchero time
and
time again.
I
mean, he is a special talent.
Hachimura, the pass to Reeves. Hachimura with a screen on Anthony.
Come on.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Black passes to Anthony. He got a piece of it.
Perfect timing by Hachimura. What a block.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Finney Smith's checked in.
Number 17, Dorian Finney-Smith.
Banchero passes to Isaac. Knocks it down from distance. Isaac's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Banchero the screen. ball's knocked loose and stolen by Vanderbilt. Hachimura, the pass to Reeves. The Lakers with
Suck my
miss.
yo.
I think he's going completely dry.
How? How?
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths
in
through the nose, out through the mouth.
There's somebody else there. What the fuck?
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. As we approach the playoffs, let's see how the East is looking. You look at Orlando, when it comes to playoff seedings, they're in a dubious position right now. 9th place in the conference.
Yeah, right now for the Magic, they're really doing their best to rise through the rankings. Time will tell whether they can pull it off.
Jesus, yo, this game we know that you make 3 days. So
get to that next level. They have
that's supposed to be a make.
If it doesn't come together, they might have to shake it up.
Here's Isaac. Bitadze. The shot won't fall. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. And while we have a moment, a look at the league leaders in fast break points over the last 10 games. 5th, the Lakers.
Over the last few weeks, they've been high flying, getting up and down the court with conviction.
And he drops the first. And this is a star-driven league, but talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
Now here's Anthony. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. And
I didn't even do.
But D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. Suggs comes in for Isaac. LeBron, he's checked in for the Lakers. The free throw drops for Anthony. You know, Grant, we've seen career performances in the play-in tournament, but the stats don't count for regular season or the playoffs.
You know, that's crazy, B.A. So let's just count them as playoff stats. It used to be only 3 rounds instead of 4, so there is a precedent to adding more games to the official postseason.
Anthony outside. Back to Suggs. Banchero against Vanderbilt. Banchero in the post. Back to Suggs. Shot clock at 6. Banchero the screen. For 3. Suggs no good.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
James deciding where to go with it. Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Reeves. Vanderbilt with a screen. Reeves with the ball. Now guarded by Suggs. Here's James.
Come on, bro. Call the fucking foul. Hello.
They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Black.
Fuck out of here, bitch.
A versatile, talented defender. LeBron excels at using his athleticism and length.
That just blew my dick right off. Like they.
It's James on the wing. Back to
That
Vincent.
nigga getting so tired so fast.
James, a screen on Suggs. Here's Vincent. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Carter's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Black passes to Carter. Second chance effort. It's good. Carter's got 11 points.
And just excellent work by Carter Jr. He's used to having to overcome tough defense like this.
Reeves, the pass to James. It's good.
Thank you.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for Orlando. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Fires the 3. The Lakers with a rebound.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Double team on James from the arc.
What?
Shocking that he just bricked that one.
That's gay. That's fake. That's not happening in real fucking life. Do they forget how niggas shoot with like?
Suggs, guarded by Vanderbilt. Outside Carter. He puts up a 3. And there's the call on Banchero. That's foul number 2 for him.
Nigga really had me with Vincent? What?
Lakers checked in for Black, and
this
Caldwell Pope is subbed in for Anthony. And the Lakers also making a change. Doncic checked in. Vanderbilt, a screen on Suggs. To the inside, and stolen by Banchero. To the middle. And Suggs the bucket on the assist from Banchero. He's got 12.
And I like the shot selection. Suggs recognizes when to look to score inside.
Pass to Doncic. Vanderbilt, a screen on Suggs. And here's James. 6 to shoot.
Hey, James gassed out, man.
Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
Yeah, just too much big boy basketball by LeBron James, just bodying defenders inside.
Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
Down low. And Vanderbilt
that's
slams
the wrong
it
guy.
in.
That shit better go through
While
his
he's
hand.
a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Orlando has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Up top, Banchero. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Jared Vanderbilt. That's his first foul. Matase's checked in for Orlando. And the Lakers also making a switch. Hachimura's checked in for Reeves. Now here's Caldwell Pope in his last outing with 12 points. Pass to Wagner. The 3 is up. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
And even before he caught the ball, Wagner had that measured up.
Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Suggs outside. Back to Wagner. Outside Carter. Pass to Wagner. Suggs outside. Launches it. LeBron with the rebound. James has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Doncic. Rebounded by Suggs. Orlando's gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Oh, sweet move. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Computer could do whatever
Sturdy
they want
play
to.
by Suggs. He doesn't let the hit mess with his shot, and he's going to the line.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting only 31% in the second quarter of this one. Pulls up at the elbow. That one's wide left.
That's a terrible shot.
Orlando has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Picked by Carter. Here's Wagner. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Doncic. Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
But think about this, BA. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young. Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
And both free throws good for Wagner.
Yeah, a very energetic player. Franz Wagner always seems to be searching for his next chance to impact the game.
James, a screen on Suggs. Here's Doncic. That has to be encouraging. Sinking one after missing his first 5.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Suggs against Doncic. With the floater. And it's Suggs with the bucket inside. Suggs has got 7 points for the quarter.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
It's Doncic with a drive. And we've got a moment to look at the rebounding trend over the last few months for Goga Bitadze.
And I'm sure he's not pleased with these stats. His rebounding has taken a bit of a tumble over the last couple of months. He's really got to get his energy back up on the glass and start fighting for boards again. This is how you stay in the game. They're doing a beautiful job from the line, 100% this quarter.
Hayes is checked in for the Lakers. Reeves comes in for Hachimura.
They found their rhythm at the free throw line this quarter, trying hard to make up ground.
Pass to Wagner. Back to Suggs. Carter, a screen on Doncic. Right side Carter. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. It's an even 3-on-3 break. And it's James with the jam.
Honestly, I feel so fortunate to be able to sit here and watch this because there are not many vintage performances by LeBron James left to go in his career.
Suggs, the pass to Batadze. Now Suggs. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Back to Suggs. It's tipped. Caldwell Pope against Reeves. Lets it go. And that one off the back of the rim and in. James has got 20.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum and coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
And now let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to see who the top rebounding point guards have been over the last month of the season. Number 1, Luka Doncic.
Amazing. I mean, owning the glass isn't something a point guard typically does, but he's been special in that area.
And I know the guys in the front court love having him out there, giving them all that little extra help down low.
Now here's Wagner. Give him 8 points now. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Pass to Suggs. 4 on the clock. From deep three-point land. Rebound by the Lakers. Hayes has got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's Doncic. He's got 6. From deep three-point land. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got 9 rebounds now.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Pass to Wagner. 59 seconds left in the second quarter. And he gets the bucket. Suggs has got 19 points.
Yeah, once Suggs gets hot, he's not easy to stop, especially when he's getting whatever shot he wants.
They get it back on the wing. Finney-Smith. Wagner with a steal. Caldwell Pope with it. Picked up by Reeves. Outside Carter. Pass to Batadze. Wagner with it. Suggs outside. Carter, a screen on Doncic. To the paint. And it's slammed in by Carter.
I like the approach here. Suggs really makes the effort to get his guys set up well.
He buries it from 3. Finney-Smith's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
It appears their offense is lacking some balance right now. Maybe too much reliance on the 3-ball.
And Suggs, here we go. Pass to Batadze. Back to Suggs. There's the drive. The teardrop. Blocked. Gets it off. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Orlando with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points. Looking good. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be right back after this word.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the...
Welcome. First up on the agenda tonight, let's see how and just to throw you guys a little curveball here, what's your take on the alternate floor designs teams are using these days?
It's different, that's for sure. Now, if you're watching TV, you know, it jumps out at you, but the players on the court don't even notice it.
That's because you're always looking up at everybody. Kenny always knew what the floor looked like.
And let's turn to the game we've been watching. It was a fantastic first half for Paolo Banchero.
Man, I just love his attitude. That's always up there and always just great. He's mixing it up down there, really taking it to the defense.
He's got a few moves he can go in there. Hard to slow him down once he's cooking.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Go back to it, started playing with the he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside, or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Indiana, where they'll face the Pacers. It'll be their second game of a 4-game road trip. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Carter in at the center position. So that's who Jamal Mosley starts the second half with.
So creative on the attack. I like whenever Doncic knifes inside and looks to score.
Suggs with it. Picked up by James. Pass to Banchero. Now Carter.
No, what? Come on. Luka. Boy.
He is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, I mean, nothing wrong with really staying on him because that was not great.
Now here's Doncic. And here's James. Guarded by Banchero. James passes to Doncic. Clock at 6. Over Suggs. And it's Doncic missing.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
I think I hit too early, too.
Inside. Here's Caldwell Pope. Boom! He jams
Caldwell. Get the fuck out of here.
Shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Outside, Finney Smith. Orlando grabs the miss. Banchero right side. Pass to Suggs.
Move.
Back to Banchero. Pure. That's basket number 9 on 12 tries.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
James finds Hayes. Back to James. Over Banchero. And again, the Lakers, no good.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting one of the past 4 shots to fall.
Man, it's slammed in by Carter.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Now here's Doncic. Give him 8. To the inside. Stolen by Carter. Here's Wagner. And he drew the blocking foul. So he'll go to the line to shoot a pair. This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
Yeah, his accuracy from the stripe was pretty impressive in their previous game.
And both free throws good for Wagner. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Doncic with it. Consistent production from him, averaging around 27.5 points a game. The Lakers with another miss.
And I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the third quarter.
And there's a 3-second violation. And let's look at the Western Conference standings as the playoffs approach. Taking a look at Los Angeles, they're currently in 4th place, a solid spot to be in late in the year.
I think for Los Angeles, they've stayed within arm's length of the conference leaders. That in itself is an accomplishment at this point in the season.
But it's something we expected. This team was built to compete with anyone. Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Banchero outside. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot.
Me again?
Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes.
For a young player, Banchero has tremendous footwork in the post. He stays in balance and puts defenders in awkward spots.
And Banchero drops them both. For Los Angeles, they've gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Here's Doncic. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Now here's Suggs. 19 points in the game. He takes it in. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And he's able to get it back. Outside Reeves. The Lakers with another miss.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Yeah, this is why you throw it Carter Jr.'s way. He is solid at slamming it down. It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
You aren't exaggerating. You don't get to 20 rebounds without having a special talent for grabbing misses.
Now here's Carter. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Shot is off, shooting 9 for 11 so far. And Richard, after going undrafted back in 2016, what a career for Dorian Finney-Smith.
Approaching a decade in this league. He's been a starter for most of that time, but he continues to be the definition of a 3-and-D glue guy.
And it's the Magic with the ball, following the score by Los Angeles. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle.
The selfless attitude of James. When someone on his team has a clean look, he feeds it.
James against Banchero.
Okay, good defense, James.
On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Suggs against Doncic. Suggs with the bucket.
I just felt good right there. We got him.
You're too easy. I mean, for Suggs, he makes that in his sleep.
Doncic passes to Reeves. James, a screen on Caldwell Pope. Here's Reeves, and stolen by Suggs.
Why did pass it to the other? It was best.
Oh, and a fast break for the Magic.
This is why I use buttons, Joe. This is exactly why I use buttons. The NLC is never accurate enough.
The hustle stats for the Magic.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Here's Suggs. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Banchero. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 6 rebounds in the game. Doncic on the wing, guarded by Banchero.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own
head
right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
And this team relies on Banchero's scoring, but tonight, he's carried them.
And it's Doncic on the drive. Basket's good. Doncic has got 8 here in this quarter.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
Doncic against Suggs. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
And the shot goes in.
They have no answer defensively inside.
For Orlando, they've gotten 8 of 14 attempts to go in the second half so far. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line for one,
And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
So for the Magic, Batase's checked in for Carter. Black comes in for Wagner. And Cole Anthony subbed in for Suggs. And the Lakers also making a change. Hachimura's checked in. Now here's Anthony. He's got 7. 5 to shoot. Out to the wing. Here's Banchero. Rebound by the Lakers. Hayes has got 8 rebounds in the game. And here's Reeves outside. Nails it from 3. Reeves has got 5 now.
Their offense gets that much better when the D has to pay attention to Reeves outside the arc.
Anthony, the pass to Banchero. Batase with a screen. Again with the block.
Swatting shots away with ferocity.
He is not messing around in this one. The shot by James, no good.
I love this game.
And so Anthony will bring it up for Orlando.
No foul.
Hachimura with a rebound. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range.
Oh, no, no. Run to the paint.
Well,
why are you shooting?
Good.
I moved and I stick up towards it. Oh my God.
To the paint. Here's Batase, and he takes the feet in stride and slams it home.
He's just so slow.
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
Hachimura sets a screen.
Oh, dump ball.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
Come on.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Oh, fucker.
Caldwell Pope with it. Hachimura covering.
I'm trying to go around. Why is he stuck on one nigga?
No good with the triple. Well, Los Angeles shooting 39% from the field in the third. Pass to Hayes. On the wing, Reeves. He's got 5. Hayes, the pass to Reeves. Back to Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Actually, I could make that shot with Hayes. Like a little layup. Yeah, I could make that layup right there, I think.
Strengths.
It doesn't matter, though. Should we focus on trying to get this guy?
Over James. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
So for the Magic, Isaac comes in for Banchero, and Howard has subbed in for Caldwell Pope. Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. Connect comes in for LeBron. And here's a look at what's coming up for the Orlando Magic. On Tuesday, they kick off a road trip to Charlotte, where they'll take on the Hornets. Then on Thursday, they'll take on Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks.
And that game against Sacramento, you'd be hard-pressed to find a more even pairing in the league. That one promises to be a really closely fought battle.
Houston, he's checked in for Howard. Here's Anthony. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Anthony's got 9.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Here's Connect. No made baskets yet. Vanderbilt finds Hachimura. The three-pointer off the mark. Orlando shooting around 52% since the start of the third. Isaac for 3, buries it from 3.
And I'm really liking the confidence from Isaac. He feels like no one can guard him off the catch.
Pass to Hachimura.
What? Why didn't he go? Oh my God, this game really left how you stuck on glue or
very
something
little
like that.
space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's Black. Off target from outside. Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. And he makes it. Doncic has got 13 in the second half.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Here's Black, guarded by Doncic. Kicks it out to Isaac. Pass to Black. Anthony against Reeves. Just 5 to shoot. Nataze with a screen. Anthony. And another basket for Orlando.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Isaac with it. Now Doncic defending. Isaac, the pass to Bitadze. 26 seconds left in the third. The Lakers shooting just under 40% from the field. Here's Doncic going inside, and it's in there. Doncic has got 21 points in the game.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Now here's Anthony. He's got 11. 4-3. The shot off that time. Paolo Banchero getting it done for Orlando. Passing the ball with purpose. He's got a season high in assists. Back after this.
I'm going to skip the rest of this game.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Lakers to start the fourth.
Ooh.
We've got LeBron James. Rui Hachimura is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith, and it's Vincent in at the point. And the Magic shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Isaac's shot is off.
Oh, I made him miss that shit. Oh, no, try to...
Finney-Smith
I was moving my hand away from it.
Outside Vanderbilt. James, left side. Orlando.
Jesus, Lord have mercy on the soul of the fucking Lakers team. How is everything a miss right now?
Pass to Black. And you look around the league, we're witnessing a changing of the guard, Richard. A lot of young teams on the rise.
I think so. LeBron, Curry can only rule the roost for so long. Eventually, that torch has to be passed.
James passes to Vincent. Outside Vanderbilt. There's the triple. Counted from distance.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
The Magic have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Here's Black. He's covered by Vincent. Shot from 12. And he buries it from back rim and in.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
That's been LeBron's attitude for years. Don't settle for a jumper when you can attack the basket.
Now here's Anthony. He's marked by Finney-Smith. And Anthony, here we go. It's good. He's 6 for 12 from the floor.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Vanderbilt, no good. The Magic have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Anthony feeling it out a bit. Floats one. To the left side wing. Here's Black. Drops in the three.
And he's shooting it at an efficient clip. But he needs to keep looking to score. It's what his team relies on him to do.
Hachimura, the pass to Finney-Smith. Isaac against Vanderbilt. Hachimura with a screen on Isaac. Down low. Oh, what a play! It's snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Over to the wing. Launches a three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
Vanderbilt, the pass to James. Vanderbilt with a screen. The open shot by James. And that one comes up a bit short.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Harris passes to Anthony. No good on the triple. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to James. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. James has got 26.
Good work on the block. I like when LeBron gets aggressive this close to the rim.
And here's Anthony. Isaac, the pass to Black. Here's Batase. And it's good. 2 points.
A slow start for him, but making amends here in the second half.
Jump foul. I don't jump. Damn.
Here's James.
Got him.
And he makes it on the layup. 28 points for him.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Anthony misses.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
Pass to Hachimura. Back to Vanderbilt. It's tipped. Here's Black. Here he goes. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
James against Anthony. Down to 5 on the shot clock. James outside. It's hauled in by the Magic. When this one's over, they'll be off to Charlotte as they take on the Hornets. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Here's Black. He's covered by Vincent. Takes it inside. Black, no good. The Lakers have gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Vincent with the ball. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, RJ, there have been so many great rivalries over the years. It's part of what makes the NBA special.
It elevates the league when there are great teams always meeting on the biggest stage. It makes everyone pay attention when the best players are matched up against each other.
Orlando has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Here's Anthony. Tipped. Now here's Vincent. Defense right on him. Outside Vanderbilt. Doncic outside. Vanderbilt with a screen. Shot from the top of the key. Orlando with a rebound. Isaac's got rebound number 8 now. For 3, Anthony. And Reeves pulls it down. Reeves has got his 4th rebound in this one. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Nice concentration from Reeves. Never loses focus despite the contact.
Anthony, the pass to Isaac. Off target with the 3. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Pass to Vanderbilt. Back to Doncic. Now here's Vanderbilt. No good from outside. Anthony outside. Here's Batase. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes. Well, Richard, one thing we're seeing an emphasis on by the league, mental health.
I'm surprised it took people so long to understand how grueling of a mental task it is to try and be one of the 450 year in and year out.
And the Magic making a change here. Joseph's checked in. James is checked in for the Lakers. Finney Smith comes in for Vincent.
LeBron did not jump at all for that.
Well, Orlando's shooting just 38% here in the fourth. Here's Black. To the middle. Here's Isaac. Pass to Joseph. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka Magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Howard's checked in for Orlando. Anthony outside. Stop the drought, and it's good on the lay-in. Anthony's got 4 points in the quarter.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Here's Doncic.
What the fuck?
Bank shot, no good. Well, the Magic shooting at about 51% for the game so far in this one. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Anthony's got 10 points here in the second half.
You better be that nice in real life, because if you're not, that will get tight.
And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Now, here is Howard. He's marked by Finney Smith. Isaac in the post. James is there. Here's Black, guarded by Doncic. Launches it from deep. Black, no good.
Yeah, that's a shame, because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
James.
Oh my God, I did not mean to do that.
Yeah, great length from Isaac. He gets the hand up, gets a piece using that big wingspan.
Doncic, no good.
What?
Here's Orlando. Isaac, the pass to Anthony. Lays it up and banks it in. Anthony's got 19 points.
Anthony is shitting. Like,
well, Los Angeles shooting just 28% during this fourth quarter. Pass to James. Back to Doncic. Screen by James. There's the three. Rebound by the Magic.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Isaac outside. Out left to the wing. Here's Black, guarded by Doncic. Picked by Isaac. Shot clock at 5. Fires from deep.
I'm mad about it.
Drains the triple.
And this is why so many love Isaac. Almost 7 feet tall, able to space the floor, too, with his three-point shot.
Here's Doncic into the lane. And it's good for 2. 25 points in the game. Well, the Magic shooting about 43% since the fourth quarter began. A minute 35 left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to Batase. And the layup is good. Great game for him. Double-double now.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Magic.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they're getting ready to notch their 33rd win of the year.
Only a 2-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Paolo Banchero.
His overall stat line really says it all. I think a triple-double game for him, getting it done everywhere on the floor.
And it's Doncic missing. And here are the Magic now. Big run right now for him, 11-2. Black passes to Anthony. 24 seconds left in the game. Doncic outside. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Here's Black. So it's the Magic winning this one easily, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it.